Hey everybody, this is John, and this is another Pokemon battle. This is going to be a player named Gerard. Once again, got this off the the battle video section of Pokemon. If you go to the third person on the right, your Pokemon Center, you can watch videos in there. It's really nice. This is going to be Gerard versus Dani9. Apparently going to stick the numbers in his name, even though he doesn't need to. He's going to lead with the Caesar. Not a bad lead. It's a good check to a lot of counters. Caesar is a good check to a lot of things in general. Unfortunately, Powdon's not one of them. Powdon's more than willing to take either a Bullet Punch, Superpower, pretty much anything that U-turn. It's willing to take this, no problem. Powdon will be able to set up a Stealth Rock here. I imagine that's what he's going to lead with. Let's see. Well, it did lose a little more than a quarter of its health, so that's more damage than I would have expected. And he does get the free Scout here. He's going to be able to set up his rain. So there you go. This is going to be a rain team, presumably. And it's pretty good that he's able to check both the weather that the other opponent sets up with his lead, and also put in his own weather. Unfortunately, he did get yawned at. I suppose the opponent was thinking that they would leave the Caesar in there. Maybe not. Maybe thinking that the U-turn was coming. Go ahead and use yawn. You're going to force him to move out, and that's exactly what he's going to get here. Palatoad does move out, and Dragonite's going to come in. So it does definitely work to his favor here. He's going to go ahead and slack off. Going to recover off that damage that was from the U-turn early on. So far we haven't seen much. Hippowdon hasn't set anything up, just kind of staying around, kind of revealing the opponent's team here a little bit. Obviously Drizzle, we saw a U-turn, probably a choice band set there. We are going to see the Dragonites now. We're going to use, I believe it was something like Gust, but I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think I've seen that move before. Or if I have, I've never seen the animation, that's for sure. Anyway, so now Hippowdon's finally going to set up his Stealth Rock. He is confused now, so I imagine we might see him pull out here. Yep, there he goes. He's going to leave. He's got the leftovers on, so he's still at half health, so he can come in and take a hit and slack it off, hopefully, especially if we can get a move in here quickly. So in comes the Scavalier. He's going to take this Hurricane, so that was what we saw the first time. So that is what Hurricane looks like. Obviously, you can tell I played all of Gen 5 with the animations off. I didn't know what Hurricane looked like. Hurricane, a very devastating move, especially when it's confusing this way. Obviously, in the rain, it's got 100% accuracy. Dragonite, a real threat here. He might be packing Thunder as well. See how much damage Hurricane does, even to Escavalier. Escavalier known for his massive defenses. He's confused. We'll see if he can get a hit off here. If he can get a Mega Horn off or something, nope, he's going to hit himself and die. So Escavalier is pretty helpless to the Hurricane there. It does manage to not only take him down in 2 hits, with the confusion. It might have been able to take him down in 2 hits even without it if he got really high rolls. So in comes Shiny Tyranitar, going to switch back to Sandstream. Obviously, he's got 2 Sandstreamers, so he must have someone. I would imagine we're going to see an Excadrill on this team. Though I can't be positive. So what he's going to do is he's going to Dragonite up with the Tyranitar. Can't really blame him too much, so that probably a good plan. Now, what's Dragonite going to do? He's going to go ahead and Brick Break. This is going to do a ton of damage. Dragonite alone is going to give this team a lot of trouble. Looks like this is going to do a ton of damage if it doesn't kill him. And he does survive it, just barely. He's going to be faster here, and, well, we'll see what happens. Obviously, he's not going to be able to recover that health, so I expect we're going to see him just throw off an attack here, just to make use of the Dragonite. So that is what we're going to see. He's going to use Crunch. That's going to do a little bit of damage. It did lower his defense, and that's probably more important than the Crunch itself. This Brick Breaker is going to finish off Tyranitar. We're going to see what he comes in here. Whatever he comes up with next has to kill this Dragonite, or the battle is over. In my opinion, I don't see how he's going to come back from losing 2 Pokemon to this Dragonite without doing barely any damage to it. It's still well above half. It's within range now that its defense is lowered. Obviously, Garchomp's going to be able to do it. Garchomp faster than Dragonite was on to begin with, so he's going to pull out the Dragonite. Definitely the smart move. Assuming anything is coming, either a Dragon Claw or an Outrage, it would have killed off Dragonite. So he's going to pull out. Caesar is going to come in because he knows he can soak in either of the Dragon moves. Unfortunately, Garchomp is going to use Substitute here. And now that this is where the Sand setup, Sand Veil is going to be extremely deadly here. If he misses on this first attack and he gets a free Swords Dance in behind the Substitute, which I assume is what we're going to see on the next move here, he's going to use Bullet Punch, and he does miss. So this is going to be trouble. He uses Home Claws. I'm sorry, he doesn't know Dragon. Oh, well, he can get Swords Dance. I don't know why I use Home Claws. I'm not sure what move he has that's going to have lower than 80% accuracy, so we'll see what he's going to go ahead and do here. He's got the free Home Claws in. I expect we're probably going to see another one. There's no reason not to. Oh, he misses again. So, basically what he's going to do with this Garchomp, I don't know why I called him Dragonite, with this Garchomp is he's going to Home Claws until that Substitute's dead. He's already fast enough, I guess he figures, so he's not going to bother with anything like that. The Sand's really protecting him. He's got +2 boost now. His accuracy is perfect no matter what move he's used, pretty much. Home Claws, if you don't know, raises an 80% accuracy move, I believe, to 100%. I believe how it works, because if you have a Pokemon that has Hustle, it kind of does have perfect accuracy after one Home Claws. That's hard to rant is used. So we're going to see he's going to go ahead and use, I think it was Fire Fang on the Caesar. It's super effective, definitely going to kill him off with those 2 boosts. It's definitely faster as well. Obviously the Bullet Punch finally hits through. It is a critical hit, but almost entirely wasted. Garchomp's almost back to full health now, so he's going to be able to take a shot probably off of most things, excluding a priority, Ice Shard, pretty much. He's going to send a Politoed to stop the rain. Start the rain, which is probably a good idea, because now Garchomp's not going to have this Hacks problem. And he's going to go ahead and use Ice Beam too. And he was faster, so this must be the Choice Scarf variant. Politoed, he's got decent special attack. It should kill off Garchomp. Garchomp not very strong on the special side. Obviously, Ice is 4 times weakness. The thing with 4 times weaknesses is you really can't afford to take any hit no matter what it's coming off of. So here comes Extra Drill, which I called earlier. I don't know why I sent him out right away. I think it probably would have been better there to switch into one of it. Is Hippowdon, and then switch into Extra Drill. Obviously, Extra Drill doesn't want to take that attack, but now he doesn't have the Sand set up, so Extra Drill is much less of a threat outside of the sand. He does use Rock Smash, or I think is what that's called, or something. You see, it doesn't do very much damage. It's not a very high-powered hit, so. And it does only have 90% accuracy, though. He's going to finally set up a Sandstorm finally against Amistar. Amistar is going to use Hydro Pump. This is almost certainly going to kill off Hippowdon here. That Hydro Pump hit so well. That's, obviously using Hydro Pump, you're going to get the greater attack, but you're taking the risk that you're going to miss sometimes, and that can be a problem, obviously. So in comes Glisor. Now he's got the Sand set up here, so we'll see what he's running on this. I do believe Glisor has access to Sand Veil. Though more often you're going to see the Toxic Heal variant, and we'll see what this one is right here after this Drizzle setup. He's going to move in Politoed here, and obviously he wants to prevent any sand play. Politoed good because he beats all the other weather starters. So, and both of his weather starters are dead. So this is pretty much rain from here on out. He's going to use Ice Beam Glisor. It is 4 times effective, but he does have the Asher Berry, so it's going to make it only 2 times effective. It's not going to kill off Glisor. I don't see how it would. Or maybe it will, okay. No, it doesn't kill him off. It almost does. I think he probably has 1 health, maybe less. So the Asher Berry works, but barely. So lesson learned about Glisor. The Asher Berry might have been better placed on Garchomp instead of the leftovers, I do believe. So, either way, maybe they're playing with item rules, so they can't have more than one of the same item. Glisor is going to go ahead here. He's got 1 Swords Dance, and is he going to be faster? Yes, he is going to be faster than Dragonite, and Ice Fang's going to do a lot of damage here. Probably going to kill off Dragonite. I don't see him surviving from that, especially after a Swords Dance off of this thing. Glisor is an offensive powerhouse once you get him going. Besides his defensive strengths lie mostly in the ability to Toxic Heal, recovering so much health after every turn, and the fact that he can get Roost access, I do believe. So in comes Toxic Croak. Toxic Croak good to stall in the rain. He's going to get Sucker Punch here. That's good. Obviously predicting correctly that he was going to use attacking move there. The opponent probably didn't. I don't know if he didn't see Sucker Punch coming or what, but either way, there it is. So in comes Extra Drill. This might be his last Pokemon. He's going to go in Earthquake. This isn't going to do too much damage. Oh, he does have a Ground Gem, and that makes it 2 times. Hits twice as hard. So we'll see what it does here. I don't think it's very effective because he is actually is Poison Super. Oh, I take that back. I had it mixed up in my head. I forgot Ground's actually super effective against Poison type. So Toxic Croak does go down here. He does have Amistar left though, and Amistar, I think he's got Swift Swim, so I believe he's going to be faster than Extra Drill. And any move at all, we'll see if this hits. Yes, Hydro Pump is going to hit. Extra Drill has very low defenses, so I don't expect he's going to live this. His defensive typing is good. It's just his actual base stat defenses are bad. So down goes Extra Drill. I do believe that's the end of the battle. We'll find out here. Yes, so Dani9 did lose to our player Gerard. That was a good battle. Had a couple switch. Obviously, if you're running a rain team like he was there, and he didn't even use Suicune, once you're running a rain team, and if you can get your rain set up, especially against the opponent who's carrying 2 Sandstream Pokemon, so he was able to keep his Politoed alive longer than the opponent can keep his Tyranitar plus his Hippowdon alive. Obviously, his Tyranitar more in an offensive role. Not meant to get in lots of times to set up the sand. Hippowdon almost always set up it. You can actually run like a choice man. Hippowdon, it can work, but Hippowdon's almost always in the defensive role, and it was there, and it did die unfortunately fairly quickly. Actually, it only came in twice, so not good enough if you ask me. Not good enough to throw away your Hippowdon against an Amistar. But what else are you gonna do? He doesn't have anything on the team. That's the thing about sand. It's gonna take damage from all the water types. So that's this battle. The rain wins the day. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did. Thanks for watching. Bye.